on the grind. It's game time. Light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every play. We define. Party lit. Feeling prime. From the bench to the field, we climb. Champion rise is our time. No fear, no limits, we prime. Bring the heat. Watch it shine. This leg is wrong, we on grind. It's game time. Light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every prime. Play, we define. Heart be loud. Feel the prime. From the bench to the field, we climb.
Good evening and welcome to beautiful Case Arena tonight, home of the Frankfort Hot Dogs. You see on your screen, they will play host to county rival, the Clinton Central Bulldogs. The Hot Dogs right there behind that banner. They'll be running out any minute to take the floor in front of this home crowd. It is a blistering cold evening here in Indiana on this wonderful Saturday night, but we are ready to heat up some basketball here in the gymnasium for you. Tonight's coverage is brought to you in parts by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first. FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, people helping people, and the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. A couple of former Hot Dogs here ready to call the action for you this evening. And Joe, we got a county rival in the building.
Yeah, we do. We have another good game. Last weekend, last Saturday night, we had a Frankfort-Rossville game, which turned out to be a real good game. Both teams played well. Tonight, I would probably say that, hey, Frankfort and Clinton Central coming in here with their records, probably not what they were wanting this year, not what they were hoping for. But anytime one of the county schools comes to Frankfort, I've always felt that, hey, that county school, man, they're ready to go. They want to play in Case Arena and have a good outing.
Well, we saw that last week. Rossville's record is much better than Frankfort's, but Frankfort was there for 3 quarters. It wasn't until that fourth quarter that Rossville was able to pull away.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. For 3 quarters, Frankfort led most of that game. The fourth quarter, Rossville kind of flexed their muscles a little bit, got out front, stretched that lead, was able to win. So, hey, we'll see tonight. As you said, extremely cold outside, but, hey, I think we're both pleasantly surprised at the crowd tonight. Good turnout, so let's have at it, see what we got.
Let's take a look at our first look, brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. You see it out there on your screen. Head coach Nick Burlingame is also the athletic director here at Clinton Central High School. He's in his second year at Clinton Central. He's in his 5th year overall. Spent a few years at Lakeland. They've got 2 wins on the season, and their last win against Frankfort coming in 06-07. And you look at the other side, 18 straight victories versus Clinton Central. And they're 31-2 versus Clinton Central since 93-94. Frankfort usually has a lot of success against the Bulldogs.
So, yeah, absolutely. Frankfort looking to continue that this evening. We've got some keys coming up here, so we'll take a look at those and see what Frankfort or Central might need to do.
Yeah, speaking of those, they're brought to us by Tier 1 Meat Co., where every cut is elite and every customer is family, Joe.
Hey, top 3 scores. Number one, what I mean by that is, if you look at the top 3 scores for Clinton Central, top 3 for Frankfort, they are very similar in the averages. Menon, 12.2. Wagner for Frankfort's 12.9. Boone, 9.5 for Frankfort. Beardsley's 9.8. Your third leading scorer for Central is Barrett, 8.8. And Barry, the third leading scorer for Frankfort, 8.3. So the top 3 scores for both teams are very similar. Be interesting to see does somebody have a really good night tonight, kind of break out and go for it, or does status quo. We'll just kind of see how it goes as the game goes along, but interesting to look at those scores. The rebounding, I put that as a second one because it seems like for Frankfort, when the teams get on their runs, when they kind of pull away from Frankfort, they get a lot of second chance opportunities. They do a good job rebounding on the offensive end against the Hot Dogs. Frankfort needs to block out, keep Clinton Central off the glass, and hold him to 1 shot. Third thing tonight, desire and approach. I'm just really curious. Both teams, how are they going to approach this game? You know, the season's not what they were expecting probably. Who comes out, gets on it? What is their approach? Are they after each other? Are they somebody going through the motions? I wouldn't think a county game, Sean, that they would do that. But I'm just curious to see how both teams come into this game.
I agree. The desire and approach, and you know it, when you both of you look at the other team's record and you say, hey, this is one we can get, both of these teams, this is a winnable game, so I expect to see them play very hard against each other here tonight. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get your officials, your starting lineups, and your tip. You're watching high school basketball on the ISC Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome back in here to Case Arena. Starting lineups for the Clinton Central Bulldogs. It's Creed Menon, Keaton Allball, Luke Shelley, Brady Boone, and Amron Barrett. Our starting lineups brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. Joe, you talked about three of their top scorers. Obviously, they're in the starting lineup there.
Right. It's the three seniors, Menon, Boone, and Barrett. So the seniors kind of leading the way for Clinton Central.
I know with a few of those names, especially with Menon and Barrett, I've seen them in football a lot for the last few years. I've seen them in basketball for a lot the last few years.
Those are very common names for Clinton Central if you follow the Bulldogs.
Our starting lineups tonight for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, it'll be Charlie Beardsley, Landon Stewart, Matthew Berry, Lucas Wagner, and Taryn Emery round out the five. For the Frankfort Hot Dogs and head coach Albert Hendricks, back at his alma mater after 15 years as the head coach of the Lebanon Tigers just down the road, one of our greatest rivals, if I don't mind saying so.
Right. Coach Hendricks, I know I've talked to him a few times. The season's not quite what he was looking for, one win right now, not what Coach Hendricks was after, but he's continued to work with the players. They show constant improvement. So, like I said, it'd be a big win tonight for Frankfort to get that win number 2.
JV got a victory earlier, 28-21 over Clinton Central, and as we've said, it was the middle school team, that 8th grade team that won county. I believe they've won their conference, so help is on the way. Coach Hendricks.
Yeah. I know Coach Hendricks has been working with the middle school players. That's what I understand. So, hey, that's what's got to happen. Bring those players along, show them expectations, what you're after, and when they get up here, they know what to expect.
Our officials tonight brought to us by Wampler Disposal Service and Recycling, Greg Kirkham, Henry Nolan, and Lambert Barnes. As the tip gets underway, we get going here on the ISC Sports Network. It'll be the Frankfort Hot Dogs with the first possession. And Clinton Central immediately comes out in a zone look.
Almost kind of a trap look, but Wagner, first three, knocks her down.
That is a great sign if you are a hot dogs fan. Lucas Wagner's starting to find that stroke as the season's going along.
That's the last game on ISC Sports last Saturday against Rossville. Wagner had 15 points.
Knocked down quite a few of those triples. Must be slippery on this floor down here.
Frankfort's already had 2 defenders down on the floor, and they're going to officially take a timeout here to take a look at that spot.
Yeah, it's been in the same spot there where a couple of hot dogs blew a tire.
That's a good phrase, blew a tire.
So caution flag comes
Yeah.
out. We'll do some.
Put the yellow out, so here we go.
We'll do a little safety racing for a minute. Obviously, the wet stuff, the white stuff, starting to fall outside the gymnasium. They're calling for a winter weather warning. Temperatures have been absolutely freezing cold the last few days in this part of Indiana. And I'm really giving that weather report for our good friend Mark Stoops, who I know is watching from Florida right now.
Yeah, Mark, enjoy that nice warm weather, buddy.
Little give and go action out top. Menon hands off to Shelley. That's Barrett, number 22, with the basketball there. Puts the ball on the deck, gets into the lane. Up off the glass, and the first 2 drops here for Amron Barrett.
Both teams knocked down their first attempts of the evening. Quick turnover there on Frankfort. Leads to an easy 2 for Clinton Central.
Pressure leads to a turnover, as Joe just said, and their active hands here almost come with another one. Coach Hendricks 3 feet out on the floor there, letting Charlie Beardsley hear it. More pressure again. Frankfort's got to get it across the timeline, and Barry just does that. Now they get it inside to Stewart. He's been a great addition here since his eligibilities came to fruition and been able to.
He knocked down 3 threes last time against Rossville and finished with 13 points last time out Saturday night. Yes, I say last time. Last time they played here. Frankfort did have a game last night at West Lafayette.
Stewart listed at 6'1", but he looks about 6'4", to be honest with you. He is long and lean, and we get a turnover here. All ball steps on the baseline.
Well, I think Clinton Central caught a little bit of a bad call there, the official. I thought Charlie Beardsley bumped him pretty good. Did not pick up the foul. Good break for Frankfort.
Beardsley gets it over to Stewart. And now Frankfort will look to set up their offense. Clinton Central active in this 3-2 trapping zone. Stewart back out to Beardsley. Beardsley using the athletic ability. Pump fake and scores.
That was a nice fake, as you said there, pump fake. Got the defender up in the air and laid it in for 2.
Back out top, 3-pointer on the way. Draws back iron. Menon a little strong there. Offensive rebound by Shelley. Now Beardsley rips it down. Here come the hot dogs. Early 3-point lead for Frankfort. Another steal. Active hands once again. Boone back to Menon. And Wagner comes away with the steal. So sloppy basketball on both ends.
Yeah, a couple quick turnover there, both sides. Albert, Coach Hendricks not very happy the way things have started out here, at least handling the ball for Frankfort.
You see a lot of flags in football for having 12 men on the field. And Frankfort, they're going to have 6 people on the court before long because Coach Hendricks just keeps drifting further and further. Another steal, another run out. And Luke Shelley, he's got a couple of steals, a couple of field goals, and a quick timeout taken here. As Coach Hendricks wants to talk things over. This portion of our broadcast brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. Serving our community since 1905 with over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. We also want to thank the Willow Creek Barn, where they just got voted again as the Knott's Best of Weddings. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options. You can go to their website at thewillowcreekbarn.com, check out their gallery, look at their availability, and book your next wedding.
Well, Sean, Coach Hendricks showing his displeasure 2 of those passes have been clear across the floor. Not much zip on that ball. You got to throw it over there. You got to put some zing on that ball. You can't lob it over there and expect it to get around.
Wagner from the corner. Another triple for him. Lucas Wagner, 2 threes already in the first quarter. When Frankfort's been able to get it to their end of the floor, Joe, they've been able to execute.
Absolutely. They've done a good job on the offensive end. Cut back on those turnovers. Frankfort already 3 quick turnovers here in the first quarter.
Kick out. 3 on the way. This one trickles in. That one knocked down by Keaton Allball. Again, pressure. Barry gets it across the timeline.
Central picking up 3/4 court on that zone trap.
Taken away by Menon. Clinton Central trying to take a lead here. The closeout on Alba, who knocked down a 3 a moment ago. This one on the deck, in the lane, and another bucket. That's Brady Boone with his first field goal. A little over 3 minutes to go here. First quarter action. Clinton Central with an early 1-point lead. The shot off the mark. Rebounded by Michael. He looks up the floor. Stewart lost it on the way up. He was thinking about flushing that one,
I'm
Joe.
not sure exactly what happened there, but that's one you hate to give up if you're Frankfort's got a breakaway and come away with nothing.
I can tell you, Coach Hendricks, if you throw it down, probably doesn't mind. But you
Gotta
leave
throw it
2
down.
points out on the floor.
Yeah.
I would bet the substitution at the scorer's bench is for him right now. They look inside. Menon on a cut, and he scores in the paint. Clinton Central doing their damage right at the bucket this evening.
I think Clinton Central would say they're doing what they want to do offensively too.
Wagner kicks it out. Beardsley now. Over to Barry. Lost his footing for a moment. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Case Arena or I've not been here, there's not ice underneath the floor. This doesn't double as a hockey rink.
But you are right. Both teams kind of stumbling around here a little bit with their footing.
We get a foul here. This one going to send Beardsley to the free throw line. That'll allow us to thank some sponsors of tonight's broadcast. Brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and community involvement, please visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Beardsley knocks down the first free throw. He stays perfect at the line. An early 4 for the junior. Lead cut down to 1. Corner, Shelley, 3. Rims out. Beardsley on the rebound. Frankfort's got the advantage if they want to push. Beardsley on the attack. Takes it down the lane, and he's going back to the free throw line.
Well, we've said this a few times, Sean. Charlie Beardsley has that ability to attack the basket if he wants to. Hope he does that tonight because he's already got 2 free throws to his credit. See if he can get a couple more.
At Healthy Communities of Clinton County, they offer free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests, prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, and newborn care education. Call Libby 659-6063 for more information. Beardsley ties things up at 13. And puts Frankfort back in the lead. An early 6 points here for Charlie Beardsley.
Perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Charlie is.
Back and forth contested action here. Cold outside on this Saturday night, but it has been hot in the gym so far. And we're going to get an offensive foul here That's against the junior Keaton Allball.
See Charlie Beardsley beating to the spot. Official making a call there. Offensive foul on Clinton Central.
It's going to be the sophomore Alex Davison who checks in for Clinton Central. Another one of the Davison siblings or family.
That's a name you see a lot associated with Clinton Central, don't you?
A shot missed by Frankfort. Here come the Bulldogs. Pressure on the basketball here from Michael. Get it out top to Shelley. He drives, blocked by McBee. Emery pushes. Beardsley goes baseline to the corner. Good ball movement by the Hot Dogs. Emery dials one up and knocks it down.
As you said, Sean, good move. Good ball movement by Frankfort led to that open three. Good to see Emery knock down his first shot of the evening.
4-point lead for the Hot Dogs. Under 20 seconds to go, and we get a whistle here. Going to slow things down.
Number 22, Barrett, on the highlights there, taking the ball aggressively to the basket. Picked up that foul on Charlie Beardsley. Beardsley's first foul of the evening.
Substitution here. Jackson Shoup's going to come in for Clinton Central. That's going to give Luke Shelley a break. Shelley's been active so far. He's had a handful of steals already, 4 points. Clinton Central will look to score here at the end of the quarter and maybe take some momentum going into the second. Menon gets the call here from head coach Burlingame. They set up their offense. Shoot, three, dead on, just checked in, knocks down the triple. 17-16 your score after one. Frankfort with a narrow lead early. We'll be back with more basketball right after this.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
At Frankfort High School, tradition meets opportunity as we get ready to celebrate our 150th graduating class. We honor our past while preparing students for the future. Here, students don't just earn a diploma, they earn college credit through Indiana College Corps and Gem City University. Frankfort's only early college, or the only early college program in the county, with 25 career pathways, award-winning arts, the only marching band in the county, and athletics that build leaders. Make sure you call today to schedule a tour and see why Frankfort High School is where opportunity begins. Clinton Central starts out with the basketball first. Cameron Barrett shot short. Frankfort doing a pretty good job early on the glass, Joe. I know that was one of your keys to victory tonight before we started the game.
It was. Frankfort has done a good job limiting the offensive possessions for Clinton Central.
Still a 1-point game as Frankfort comes up empty on this trip. Barrett steps into another one. That one's short.
One of the other keys we had, desire approach. I think both teams have come out showing that, hey, you know, they are ready to go and trying to get this win tonight. So no setback for either team this evening.
Wagner sets his feet, knocks down another triple. That is his third three of the game.
Lucas has had a good couple of weeks shooting the three ball. Good to see him knocking those down this evening.
And now we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Burlingame upset with his team a little bit there. I think he was unhappy with a couple of quick shots on their offensive end of the floor.
Could have been. I couldn't tell if he was pointing at the offensive end or the defensive end, but got a quick timeout and want to talk it over.
Hey, this next sponsor is sure to make you hungry. At Tier 1 Meat Co., we take pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork, the kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and fuels families with real flavor. From custom processing to mission-ready catering, we bring the firepower to elevate every meal and every moment. Founded by veterans, every cut is elite and every customer is family. Step into Tier 1 at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora or visit them online at tier1meatco.com. Joe will have an extended halftime tonight because it is homecoming here at Frankfort High School.
That's good to see. Maybe that's had a little bit to do with the little bit of extra crowd this evening. Either way, we're glad to have people here this evening listening also on ISC Sports.
Got a few of our super fans in the building. Parnell's here, as always. IUK's men's basketball coach Eric Eckelbarger was in the building earlier. I've seen some former players, Brody Kirby and the Kirby family's here tonight. Menon on a give and go. Back out top. Shoop looking down low to Davison. Baseline shot off the mark. And now Emery looks to push. Michael to McBee. Little reverse layup, and Jaden McBee's got his first field goal.
I think Frankfort's doing a real good job on that zone, getting it into the middle. Doing a good job hitting that guy out on top, turning and looking to score quickly underneath.
For the fans that came out tonight to see this in person, obviously the school appreciates your patronage, and Joe and I appreciate the ones that decided, hey, the weather's a little bad outside. I'm going to stay home and listen to these guys.
We're glad to have you aboard. Get to see Wagner putting his hands in there. Ball out of bounds, retains Clinton Central.
We got a fantastic student crew working with us tonight. Ethan Gephardt, Connor Wood, Ashton Lewis, and Maddox Thomas, bringing you the camera work, the graphics, the replays. And obviously, program director Richard Salee in the house as well. 3 out top. That one rattles in and out for the Bulldogs. Here comes Frankfort. Emery gets it into the lane. Back out to Stewart. His 3 rattles around and drops.
Stewart, 5 quick points for Frankfort.
And a turnover here against Clinton Central as Shelley gets in the air. Had nowhere to go with the basketball. McBee going to check out. He'll get a round of applause from the home fans. 5s from his teammates. McBee had a nice block down here. He had the reverse on this end.
He did. He usually does a good job getting a few rebounds too while he's in there. Nice pass.
Look inside, and Jack Michael fighting through contact.
Good pass by Charlie Beardsley. You can see it here. Hit Jack Michael perfectly up, playing through the contact, and opportunity for 3-point play.
I'm thinking Jack Michael's shoes, man. We might need to get a close-up of those on the network. Those are nice.
Those are nice. Good to see Jack back out there. He's been out here for a couple weeks, had an injury on the arm. Good to see him back out playing.
Jack completes the old-fashioned 3-point play. Clinton Central very quickly gets the ball down there to their end of the floor. Menon puts it on the deck, runs out of real estate and finds a teammate. And now a blocking foul against Matthew Berry.
Clinton Central has been looking against Frankfort's defense to drive the baseline often, so
there they are. Those
picked
things
up
are
a
sweet.
foul on that one there. So yeah, they getting a close up on those shoes. Sean, you got any of those look like that?
I wish, man.
All right.
I don't know if at my age it'd be good for me to wear some hot pink shoes like that, but
Sure would. You'd look good in those, buddy.
I'm not shy. I'm not bashful. A 3 here. Menon knocks one down. He's got 5 points tonight. Emery gets it across to Beardsley. Almost a violation there. Barry, pump fake, into the lane. Cross-court pass. That one kind of caroms off of Emery's chest. Good interior passing from Frankfort. Good effort there to keep it alive from Stewart.
Stewart went flying out of bounds. I don't know if he had any help from that Clinton Central guy underneath there, but Frankfort retains and now throws it away.
That pass off the mark from Jack Michael to Matthew Berry. Looks right at him, hits his chest, says, my bad. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by FiberHawk. Now available FiberHawk fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable FiberHawk. Both coaches wearing out the floor on their sideline. They've been pacing back and forth since this one started. Little floater there from Brady Boone.
Brady Boone's second field goal of the evening.
Jack gets out of the double team there. Beardsley into the lane. Traveling violation going to be called here before the foul.
Charlie, good idea. Just kind of lost his footing. Turnover Frankfort. Frankfort's 7th turnover the first half.
For Clinton Central last year, obviously quite a bit of a rebuilding year. Only won one game on the season. We're just trying to learn new ways under head coach Burlingame. This year already with 2 wins, right? So they've doubled that up from a year ago. Still working on that trajectory. As long as things are progressing upward, that's what you're looking for.
Reed Menon headed to the line for Clinton Central, shooting 63% from the charity stripe this year.
Menon's first free throw rattles out. At Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, recycling always makes sense. Please call Wampler's at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948. Menon splits the pair. 6 points tonight for Creed. Again, he leads the Bulldogs in scoring on the season at a little over 12 points per contest. McBee short arms that one, gets that one partially blocked. Bulldogs push the other way. It's a 6-point lead. This 3 rattles in and out. Well, that's a soft touch, though, from Brady Boone.
I thought maybe he's going to get the roll on that, but did not work out.
Wagner, he's already hit 3 of those. This one rattles out. McBee fighting for it down low. And he's going to pick up a foul here against Keaton Allball.
Good to see McBee get in there, battling for the rebound, coming back after missing that chippy on the play before. McBee's averaging about 3 rebounds a game.
Hot Dogs get it in. Under 3 minutes to play here before the half. Make sure you stay tuned. At the half, we'll have some of that coverage of homecoming. Joe and I will break down the first half of action that we've seen so far, and we get a violation against the Hot Dogs. Maybe, no, it is. It's a foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they called that on. McBee picked up a foul there. I don't know if there was a moving pick setting your screen. I would assume something along that line.
I was definitely away from the ball, so my eyes were elsewhere. I thought maybe they got him for 3 in the lane because he was kind of parked down there. Beardsley gambles, comes up short. This 3 comes up short as well. That's Kyson all ball that time that left it just a little short. He checked in for the Bulldogs a moment ago. Frankfort hanging on to that 6-point lead right now. Beardsley open on the baseline and scores.
Good pass by Jack Michael, leading Charlie Beardsley, second hoop of the evening.
Charlie almost a season average already here in the first half.
8 points right now for Charlie.
Menon takes the 3. Draws back iron, and here come the hot dogs. Stewart in the lane, finishes. Count the bucket. They draw the foul here.
Here we get to take a look at that. Landon Stewart doing it. Well, didn't quite get to look at that, but he did do a good job of getting that ball to the basket, finishing through the contact, laying it up and in. Opportunity for a three-point play.
This one rims out for Stewart. Little mustard on that interior pass right there. Good hands from Kyson Allball.
You're right. Get to see that here. Ball was whipped in there pretty good. Going to get that foul on Charlie Beardsley, his second of the evening. See if he'll stay on the floor. If they're going to sub him out here, probably rest the first half.
They're going to bring McBee back in. Then we're going to get Beardsley out. Picking up his second foul. They don't want him to get number 3. We saw the same thing last week with Rossville.
Yes. Frankfort holding a 10-point lead. Probably a good idea to get Charlie out of there.
Frankfort was able to hang on to that lead last week when they made this gamble. And Stewart with a reach in.
Yeah, that's a foul that's that far away from the basket. I'm not sure why Stewart thought he needed to reach in there like that. Going to give Clinton Central 2 free throws.
This is send Creed Menon to the free throw line where he's a 63% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 3 so far here this evening. Splits the pair. Little half-court pressure now. Frankfort finds Wagner in the corner.
Good look, just didn't get it to go down.
After knocking down his first 3 threes, he's missed the last 2, and now a foul called here. Take your pick.
Creed Menon, good pump fake, getting Frankfort defenders up in the air.
You know, they give out half sacks in football. I wonder if they could give out half fouls because they definitely both got him.
I think, yeah, take your pick.
They give the foul to Landon Stewart, though. So he picks up his second here.
Menon knocking down that first free throw this time. 3 for 5 this evening on the free throw line is Creed.
It's both of them this trip. Good scoring night already for Creed Menon. Senior multi-sport athlete. This one taken away by Brady Boone and laid in.
Thought maybe that might have hit a foot, but did not. Central turnover, quick basket.
That lead was 10 a minute ago. It's down to 5.
Quickly.
McBee secures it down low, and he's going to draw the foul and finish.
Get to see ball like a hot potato there for McBee up and in. Opportunity for a three-point play for Jaden.
I like Jaden McBee's game. And truth be told, he can stroke it from beyond the arc, too. He's a pretty darn good three-point shooter.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot many threes, does most of his damage from the floor, 2-point range.
Offensive rebound, Wagner, and then draws the foul on the push.
Good to see Lucas get in there and get that offensive rebound on that missed free throw.
That's going to send Frankfort's top free throw shooter to the line.
You're right, Wagner got him shooting 86% from the free throw line this year.
So he knocks it down. You know, I was talking about the other shoes over there from Jack Michael, but I'm kind of digging Lucas Wagner's too. Those are like yellow and white.
Sean, you got a closet full of shoes, buddy?
I got quite a few that I don't wear very often. if they look cool, they're usually not very comfortable, you know? So I got to pick and choose
Yeah.
when I put them on.
I hear that.
I'm getting to that age where I'm more in like the Hey Dudes and the easy slip-on stuff. Another three there from Jackson Shoup.
Knocking down his second three of the evening.
He's gotten 2 opportunities to put it up from beyond the arc, and Jackson's taking advantage of both.
See if Frankfort here with 15 seconds to go going to hold for the last shot of the half.
Stewart finds Michael. Got to get it up, and they do. It's Wagner. It's short. McBee trying to keep it alive. Central comes away with it, and time will expire before the shot gets off, but it is a 6-point lead at the half for the Frankfort Hot Dogs. 36-30 your score here on ISC. Back with our halftime show right after this.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Day and Genda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Gender Funeral Home, putting family first.
It's halftime. We've got some Frankfort Dance Club going on a little here. A little halftime entertainment. They've got some alumni mixed in there.
I think that's a good idea, Sean. Get the alumni out there. Do that. That looks good.
Frankfort Dance team on the floor entertaining at halftime. Our halftime segment brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Joe, your thoughts on the first half so far? Frankfort's got a 6-point lead.
I thought it was very entertaining first half. It was very quick paced. I mean, both teams up and down the floor. Good trapping defense by Clinton Central. Had forced 8 turnovers in that first half for Frankfort, so had led for some easy baskets for Clinton Central. For Frankfort, they had done a good job putting Jack Michael at the point, or excuse me, kind of in the center there. Against the Clinton Central zone. Jack Michael has got some assists passing out to open people underneath and on the wings. So, as I said, a very entertaining first half. Both teams accomplishing some things that they want to get done. Frankfort leading 36-30 here at halftime.
Lead was as much as 10 at one point in time for the Hot Dogs.
Didn't last long.
Did not last long. There was a nice job of Clinton Central to keep kind of chipping away. They got it down to 6 here at the half, and we get a little bit of homecoming going on in the background as well, as we'll have a little bit more of an extended halftime show here from Frankfort. Leading scoring for Clinton Central tonight, Creed Menon with 9 points. Brady Boone's got 6. Jackson Shoup off the bench, he has 6 as well. Luke Shelley with 4, Keaton Allball with 3, and Amron Barrett with 2 points rounds out your scoring for Clinton Central. On the other side, for the home team, the Frankfort Hot Dogs, Lucas Wagner leading the way with 11 first half points. Charlie Beardsley with 8. Landon Stewart with 7. You have Jaden McBee with 4 points. And Emery and Michael both with 3 points apiece. Again, add all that up and it equals 36-30.
One of our keys was, the top scorers for both Frankfort and Clinton Central, how they were going to end up. Interesting there in that first half. Creed Menon averages 12.2. Had, as you'd mentioned, Sean had 9 in that first half. Lucas Wagner for Frankfort coming in 12.9, basically 13 points a game. Had 11 in that first half. So both players leading their teams. Status quo about where they are. Actually, they're just a little bit ahead on their averages per game. So we'll see where that goes here in the second half. As you see on the screen here, announcing king and queen candidates here this evening here in Frankfort.
You know what I love about this is some of them pulling double duty. So we got some basketball players out there, as well as we've got a gentleman from the band. I saw Jackson Bessler come in earlier. He was carrying an instrument in one hand. He had his jacket in the other. And he's like, Mom, you got to take my jacket for me. I got to play. He's down there rocking with the band, and now he's out here, escorting on homecoming.
Absolutely. Good. I see 3 Frankfort basketball players here doing some escort service out to the center line here with the queen candidates. So
Jack Michael, Lucas Wagner, and Cameron Zing. Congratulations to those gentlemen being asked to come out and accompany these young ladies.
Yeah.
On homecoming court. I had the honor of getting to do this a couple of times when I was in high school.
Dude, I bet you.
Now they didn't have kings back then, Joe.
You were just
no. You
had the opportunity.
You just had the opportunity to escort the potential queen out.
So did the queen ask you? I mean, hey, they said, hey, Sean, would you escort me out there and look good? I mean, I know you'll dress up nice, you'll look good. Is that how that planned out?
The humbleness in me, Joe, wants to say I don't remember. The cockiness says you betcha they did.
I get it. I understand.
No. It was. I got to escort a good friend of mine, and we. I believe we won, if I remember correctly, on the football field. I could be wrong, mistaken. That has been almost 30 years ago now. Did you ever get the honor to?
I did do that a couple times too.
Right.
It's kind of fun.
As we hang out here at halftime, we want to make sure we give the winner their due, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the homecoming queen and king here tonight? Daisy Santos, one from a year ago. She's back tonight to pass the queen on. That's been part of the tradition for many, many years here at Frankfort High School as well. And you know what's awesome? You got Gary Stock down there on the mic. I think he was doing that stuff even back when I was in school.
He has done that a long time. He certainly has.
I know Mr. Moyer, the official scorebook keeper, has been down there for well over 50 years.
I had Mr. Moyer in high school for geometry.
Yep.
So I did, and he's still doing his thing there at the scorekeeper, keeping track of things. Good to see Jim doing that.
It's nice when you get to come back home and some things haven't changed, right? I mean, that's what kind of made home.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's good to see some of the educators that that we were involved with back in the day still out there doing their thing.
Javier Delgado was just named the homecoming king. I believe that's what Mr. Stock just said. And now they'll name the queen. And Brittany Vasquez Bautista has been named the queen. So the couple takes it home there. Look at that.
That was the spot to be on the floor, right?
They did a great job of picking each other, and then they were, I'm assuming they still are voted by their peers.
I would assume that to be true.
Congratulations to the homecoming king and queen. We'll take a quick break in our halftime show. When we come back, we'll show you some of the highlights from the first half.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff.
Welcome back here to Frankfort High School. The highlights at Frankfort High School will roll here momentarily. Just brief little technical difficulties, no big deal. That first half was handled by the Hot Dogs, 36-30, doing a great job shooting. 3 triples from Lucas Wagner. They also got one from Taryn Emery, and Landon Stewart knocked one down as well. So hot shooting from beyond the arc as well, Joe.
Sure, and for Clinton Central, Jackson Shoup, sophomore came, knocked down a couple. So, and the other, Creed Menon had a 3, Keaton Allball had a 3, so both teams knocking down a few from beyond the arc this evening. Like I said, that was a very entertaining first half. I thought both teams played well. They got after each other, so we'll see what the second half brings.
Want to thank Fiberhawk Fiber Internet for their sponsorship of this portion of our broadcast here at the half. Well, also, it's tax time, right? I want to give my accountant some love. He's watching from home tonight. He's texting me. He's giving me a hard time about, the homecoming court and prom comments from earlier, and that's okay. I'm going to show him love in reciprocation.
Yeah.
If you need an accountant, and I am not kidding, Chandler and Associates, Mr. Matt Chandler, he is a great guy. It's located in Lafayette. Make sure you hit them up. Just don't keep him too busy because I've got a lot of paperwork for him to sort through this tax season.
That's right. You got to keep Mr. Walker right there at the top of the list. So,
but thank you for always taking care of me, my guy. Matt Chandler is my guy at Chandler and Associates. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk second half adjustments with Joe right after this.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. Fiberhawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact Fiberhawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Welcome back to beautiful Case Arena at the half. This halftime segment brought to us by Jackson Stump Solutions. Rooted in service, driven to remove. 242-9523 is their number. Joe, first half was a good one. What kind of adjustments have you seen the teams need to make going into the second?
I'll be interested to see if Clinton Central might want to push that zone trap that they've been putting on Frankfort here, if they'll want to put that down to full court or not. Like I said, they had 8 turnovers against Frankfort with that kind of three-quarter, half-court trap. See if they want to extend that full court. For Frankfort, I was really pleased that with Jack Michael's play being in the center of the lane against that zone, they got it to him a lot of times, which led to easy baskets on another pass to people underneath, kicked it out to open threes for Frankfort. Let's see if that continues, if Clinton Central stays in that zone and to keep Jack Michael there at the inside that lane to kind of head up that offense.
We'll break one more time. 30 seconds. We're back. More basketball. Head your way.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Our third quarter tonight brought to us in parts by Abstract Technology Group. Doing IT differently but making it simple. Abstract Technology Group does exactly that. Whether you're located in Indianapolis, Lafayette, or all points surrounding and in between, give them a call, 420-TECH, or visit abstracttechgroup.com. We're Abstract, making it simple. Frankfort with the basketball first to start the second half.
Clinton Central right back into that zone defense that they employed in the first half.
Both teams bring their original starting 5 back on the floor. Charlie Beardsley back out. He's set for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the second quarter. Got his second foul. And Coach did not want him to get the third. He is definitely an X factor for this Frankfort team every time they hit the floor. A steal, a run out this way, and a quick bucket there from Brady Boone. 8 points tonight for Boone.
Quick turnover on Frankfort there leads to easy 2 for Clinton Central. 4-point lead for the Hot Dogs.
Barry, there's a reach and foul there. Looks like they're going to get Keaton all ball. You know, Brady, go ahead, Go
ahead. I was going to say, Barry doing a good job of kind of cutting through the lane there, making Clinton Central slide, picked up a foul on number 3. As you said, Keaton all ball. That's his 4th.
They throw this one into Beardsley. Little contact in air there, but he's not able to compete. And then a double dribble call against Barrett coming down the floor. Coach Burlingame does not agree with that one.
Clinton Central did a good job with their turnovers in that first half. Only 3 in that first half, picking up their 4th turnover right here at the start of the third quarter.
Lead at just 4 right now. Good pepper movement with the basketball here from the Hot Dogs. Clinton Central definitely gambling on some passing lanes.
Frankfort got to make those bounce passes count. They got to put a little zip on it. They're just kind of lazily throwing those bounce passes out on top. Going to get them in trouble.
Beardsley fouled there around the free throw line. It's on the floor.
Good pass into Charlie. Taking it to the basket, picking up a foul. Number 5, all ball.
Stewart steps into this one, knocks down another triple. Again, Landon Stewart has been a great addition. The Hot Dogs needed a spark as the season was going along, Joe, and I feel like he's given them that.
I think he's done a very good job just being eligible here in the second half of the season, so he's coming in and giving very good minutes, and you said has been a spark. That was a key 3 for Frankfort for the first basket second half.
Double figures tonight for Stewart. He's got 10 points, pair of triples. Barrett finds the open shooter, and that's Kyson Allball who knocks it down. His first field goal tonight. Good pass, Barry. Ball fake, off glass, scores.
Nice drive, Matthew Barry. Frankfort did a good job breaking that pressure defense on Clinton Central that time.
Back out top to Boone. He snaps it down low. Menon straight on three. Rattles home. Creed Menon in double figures now with 12.
Back-to-back three-pointers for Clinton Central on the possessions.
Beardsley down the lane. Able to part the seas there and score. And that's going to get a whistle and a timeout as Beardsley gets into double figures with 10. 30-second timeout taken, and it's brought to us by JXN Stump Solutions. If you're tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard, let them take care of it. They've got the equipment and experience to get the job done right, offering 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard, all at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 242-9523 today for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. Joe, a little bit of a family affair here tonight as Brady Boone is related to Mr. Richard Salee up here. So, he's coming into the gym. And
I did not know that.
With Clinton Central being just down the road, sometimes you get those blended families. A lot of people related to each other around here.
If you live in Clinton County, you always know, man, you always want to be careful what you say and who you say to because somebody's related to somebody.
Absolutely. Barrett. Penetration, turn around, knocks it down.
Good drive.
Cameron Barrett is a great athlete for Clinton Central. Got the bulk of the carries as the football running back this past season, and actually the last few years out there for Clinton Central. And you see a gamble on that passing lane. And
didn't pay off. Clinton Central done a nice job of whittling this lead down to 3. 3-pointers have come in handy.
Jack Michael all the way to the 10. Jack with 5. The lead at 5. Approaching the 4.5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Backdoor cut. Barrett wasn't looking for it. That one thrown out of bounds. Taryn Emery going to come into the game. Matthew Berry comes out for a quick spell. Hot Dogs get it up the floor quickly. They find the shooter, and it's Lucas Wagner.
Lucas Wagner continues shooting the threes very well. His 4th three-pointer of the evening.
Barrett looking to penetrate. Uses the body to get around Michael, and then hard foul after the fact. Draws a little smile from Barrett.
Jack says, well, I want to make sure he doesn't continue on through there and get that basket. So
getting Barrett's used to the contact, playing football out there.
Yeah, what I can see, I think he almost enjoys that.
Tough kid.
Yeah.
This one tipped away by Beardsley. Layup going this way, rattles out, and they're going to get a goaltending. Yeah, ball was slapped off the backboard, or the backboard was slapped, excuse me.
Okay.
So give Beardsley the 2.
We don't get to see that very often. Goaltending in Frankfort Case Arena.
These baskets are nice and sturdy, Joe. They were reinforced when old Shaquille O'Neal came to dunk on them.
Which was a good idea.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's only ripped down a handful of rims and buckets, and, brought the whole extension down at one point in time in a game.
Oh, nice fake.
Good drive through the lane there. Shelley leaves it short. Barrett goes back up. A couple of Hot Dogs going to pick him up. I think there's some respect here.
Oh, I think there is there, but they're saying, hey, no easy baskets on there tonight. You're going to have to earn them from the free throw line.
This portion of tonight's broadcast brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles. They've been serving our community since 1905. They've got over 900 members locally. They have events going on all the time. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone, whether it's bingo on a Wednesday night or if it's live entertainment or just great meal specials throughout the week. For more information on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfort.
Barrett knocks down his first free throw of the evening, coming in shooting 57% from the charity stripe this year.
Got 6 Bulldogs on the floor. Quick math says that's one too many. I mean, it's been almost 30 years since I graduated, but I can still add it up pretty quick.
Sean, you were on that one. All over that one.
Barrett knocks down a second. 6 points tonight for Ameren. Lead at 8 right now for Frankfort. Michael penetrates that zone. Frankfort moves the basketball around. Some sloppy passes, though. It's taken away. Good pump fake, Luke Shelley.
Another turnover leads to easy 2 for the Bulldogs.
All 6 of Luke Shelley's points tonight have come off of steals and layups going the other way. Frankfort going to take the air out of the ball here for a moment. Probably not a bad idea. No shot clock in Indiana high school basketball. They swing it around. They find Emery. That one rims out, but an offensive rebound from Stewart, and Hot Dogs will reset. Jumper in the lane. That one just rims out for Michael.
Had a good open look. Got the ball in the middle again and didn't quite finish.
Shelley got some body there from Wagner. No whistle. Menon puts it on the deck. Plays through Beardsley and was able to score.
Clinton Central back within 4 quickly. Frankfort had a 50-40 lead just a couple minutes ago. Did not last long.
Good interior pass and cut. Quick closeout on Wagner that time. For good reason. He's got 4 triples tonight. Michael thought about the 3. Frankfort hanging on to that 4-point lead. Here comes some pressure on defense. Emery straight on 3. Fight for the loose ball. A tie up here. Possession belongs to the Bulldogs. One thing you got to be prepared for when you play these Bulldogs, Joe, is they're tough. I mean, you got 5 guys on the floor right there that I'm pretty sure all played football as well.
Yeah, they're not afraid of the physical aspect of the game. So Clinton Central possession, trailing by 4. Minute 20 to go.
Menon picks up his dribble out top, gets it to Shoop. Shoop, double dribble there, a little two-handed dribble as he came through the lane.
Kind of put both hands back on the ball there a little bit. Official caught that one.
Coach Hendricks is going to take a full timeout here to talk things over. Hanging on to that 4-point lead, probably a good idea. Draw something up in the huddle right here. We'll see if somebody hands Coach the whiteboard.
Right. See what happens there, Frankfort. It'll be interesting to see if they'll drop a play for the last shot of the quarter or if they'll take the first available good shot they get.
This timeout brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and their community involvement, and to see some really adorable pictures of Norm, their therapy dog, visit dayandginda.com, Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. It's a doodle. Have you seen the pictures of Norm?
I have seen Norm. You know, Ethan, one of our guys here doing the work here this evening, he's one of the stars in there.
Stars in the commercial? Yeah. He gets to hang out with Norm. I'm kind of jealous.
GGP.
I'm a dog lover. I've got a full-blown zoo at my house right now.
Don't you have about 3 of those?
I do.
3 bad boys there running around the house? Oh, there you go.
I've got 3 lap dogs. 2 of them are actual the size of lap dogs. The third one is bigger than me and thinks that he needs to be on my lap always. But that's okay.
Yeah. Keeps you good thing for tonight. Keeps you warm.
But definitely a huge animal lover. I love dogs. You'll see me. I'm a decent-sized guy, 6'1", 250. But, it'll turn into a big teddy bear when an animal's around.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you were right, Sean. Coach Hendricks drew up there kind of an alley-oop to Charlie Beardsley. More of a lob inside. He was able to finish.
And now a bucket on this end for Barrett. He had 2 points at the half. He's got 6 here in the third quarter to give him 8 overall. Under 30 seconds to play. Here in our third stanza. Michael back to Beardsley. Frankfort going to play a little keep away. Look for the final shot of the quarter.
Clinton Central paying close attention to Wagner.
Beardsley gets into the lane. Plays through contact. No whistle there. And shot comes after the buzzer. A 4-point lead going to the fourth. Frankfort clinging on to that lead. We'll see what happens. We'll take a break. When we come back, more basketball heads your way.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Fourth quarter set to start here at Frankfort High School. Beautiful Case Arena. John Millhall on court. It's been a great night. It may be cold outside. I don't know that I'm looking forward to the drive home, even though it's a short one, Joe. But
no, I agree.
It's been nice in here.
Boy, it's been a very, very competitive game. Enjoyable game to watch. Frankfort up 4, 52-48 going into the final quarter here.
Frankfort will start out with the basketball first. In a 4-point contest right now. It's been a hard-fought battle from both of these sides, both of these teams. We told you in our pregame show, Frankfort has beat Clinton Central 18 straight times. Clinton Central would like to end that streak.
Have a very good opportunity this evening hanging in there.
Emery's 3 off the mark. Wagner able to track it down, but then taken away by Menon. Menon quickly the other way and scores. He's got a game-high 16.
Another turnover leads to easy basket for Clinton Central.
Lead cut to 2.
One thing Frankfort's going to have to do, got a full quarter here, they're going to have to stay aggressive on the offensive end, not able to just hold the ball.
And now Stewart going to be called from the foul. He was chasing from behind here. That's the third foul against Stewart. Jack Michael going to check back in. Emery comes out. And I like that point you said a minute ago, Joe. The Hot Dogs are going to have to play to win, not play to not lose.
Yeah, they seem a little passive here the last couple opportunities, but, they get open shots. They still got to shoot the threes, drive to the basket. Just cannot sit out there and hang on to it.
Barrett using his body gets around the defender, and then Beardsley uses that athleticism to sky for that one.
Barrett had a nice move. Barrett had a nice third quarter there. Had 2 at halftime. 8 points right now. Had a good 6 points for the third quarter for Clinton Central. So let's see what Frankfort can get going here on the offensive end.
Again, lead's been as much as 10. There were a couple of lead changes early. Frankfort's been in control most of the way. And a big 3 there. Matthew Berry.
That's what getting the ball does in the middle to Michael. Draw the defense and kick it out to Berry.
Berry stand out on the baseball diamond. flexing his basketball chops here tonight. Shelley back to Barrett. Barrett being checked by Barry. Say that 5 times fast. Foul on the floor.
I'm not sure I could do 2 fast.
I was just happy it came out clean once.
Yes, yes.
Coach Hendricks looking for some clarification after that last whistle. I love the veteran officials that allow the veteran coaches, they go over, they give them their explanation of what they saw. They allow the coach to express his opinion, and then they just walk away.
Yeah, hey, I thank you. I appreciate that comment.
Davison puts the ball on the floor, and an offensive foul as Stewart stands his ground.
Take a look at that again. Not sure. Stewart did a good job there of selling that call, as they say. Probably not a lot of contact there, but did pick up the offensive foul. Possession headed towards Frankfort.
Frankfort lucky that one wasn't called against Stewart there, because that would have been number 4 on him. Davison will check out. Frankfort has the basketball back. 5-point lead. Barry will orchestrate from the top of the 3-point line here.
Charlie Beardsley kind of taking the spot there in the middle of that zone defense. Frankfort has done well when they have gotten the ball in the teeth of that zone defense in the lane.
Gambled on the pass there. Now Wagner looks to be aggressive. Beardsley puts it on the deck, tries to finish through traffic, and he'll draw a foul.
See, and the Charlie took it up strong, picked up a foul, opportunity for 2 free throws.
At Healthy Communities of Clinton County, they offer free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests, prenatal vitamins, prenatal appointment assistance, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, and newborn care education. Call Libby 659-6063 for more information.
That was Keaton Allball's 5th foul of the evening. Finishes with 3 points.
Beardsley a team high 15 for Frankfort. Charlie just a junior for the Hot Dogs. Gets both of them to go. We've seen his basketball acumen really improve over the last 2 seasons too, Joe.
He has.
About that big word.
He has. I was impressed. I'm not sure what that means. I think it was good.
I think I used it correctly.
Yeah.
It felt good. We'll just put it that way. Minnan down low.
Into all kinds of trouble. Frankfort gets the turnover.
Hot Dogs come out with it. It's the scrappy Matthew Berry with the basketball.
Frankfort with the 7-point lead and the ball. Let's see what they can do here.
Michael in the lane gets blocked. They look ahead. And we're going to get another offensive foul, and it's Landon Stewart standing in to take his second.
This was a great job by Stewart. Got back, got his feet set. Absolutely the right call. Good job by Stewart getting back, taking that offensive foul.
Might have taken a knee to the thigh, too. He's kind of trying to walk that one off on the other end.
That's not a lot of fun.
We approach the 4-minute mark.
Frankfort's got to take care of the ball, get the shots they look for right there. Good pass. Charlie Beardsley feeding Wagner with easy 2 underneath.
Now Wagner was 16. Him and Beardsley both 16 points apiece tonight for the Hot Dogs. And Coach Burlingame doesn't like what he sees on this end of the floor. He wants a timeout. The lead back to 9. What's impressed you with this little run Frankfurt's been on recently, Joe?
Well, I thought it was very important that Frankfort continued to attack the basket. They got a little passive there at the start of the fourth quarter, had a couple turnovers out on top. Good to see Frankfort get the ball in the middle of that lane against that zone defense. Look for the open shooters, get the ball headed to the basket. I think that's been the key, Sean. Don't just pass it around. Seems like that was leading to a few turnovers. Get it to the basket, see if you can score.
Attention, all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings every year they've been in business. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. They have a mechanical bull. They have a hot air balloon. They've got all kinds of fun stuff there. Go to their website. Visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. You can check out the gallery. You can look at their calendar for availability. You can even book your free tour. Make sure that if you're planning an unforgettable day, you visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. $59-50. Frankfort looking for their second win on the season. It's been a hard-fought battle here tonight against Clinton Central. Steps into a three, knocks it down and draws the foul. And look who it is again, Jackson Shoup.
That fellow could knock down the three. Had a play drawn specifically for that three-pointer. As they come out of that timeout, opportunity for a 4-point play. Clinton Central, huge shot.
Shoup's free throw rattles out, but an offensive rebound for Clinton Central. They find another shot at a three. Shoup this time can't hit it, and then he's going to pick up a foul.
Shoup had a good look at an open three. Frankfort dodged a big bullet there, maintained that 6-point lead. Interesting thing here with the free throw, Sean, with 3.5 to go. That's Clinton Central's 5th foul. Frankfort will be shooting bonus shots on the foul line the rest of the way.
Yeah, for those of you new to the telecast this year, actually changed last season, I believe. 5 fouls in a quarter. Put you in the bonus. You get 2 free throws. No more 1-and-1. This one rattles out. Jack Michael's got 5 points on the night. He's a 63% free throw shooter. He's able to hit this one and push the lead back to 7. 3.5 minutes to go. These Bulldogs continue to fight, trying to mount a comeback here. Floater in the lane. Off back iron. These Bulldogs, 2 wins on the season. They beat Believe Circle City 73-33 in their holiday tournament. They also defeated Attica on the road 55-50.
Frankfort here with the ball, 7-point lead. Definitely get the shot that they're looking for.
Michael doing a good job using that pivot foot. Beardsley in the lane, and now an offensive foul called this way. And it's the sophomore Shoup once again.
I think he did it. I think he got there. I like Beardsley's aggressiveness with the basketball. Just got to be careful. Charlie picked up his 3rd foul on that play.
Drive down the lane. Somehow got that shot up. Brady Boone upset with himself, but I thought that was pretty impressive. That ball got stuck on his hip, and somehow
I'm not sure exactly what happened there. It was kind of an odd-looking play.
Barry down the lane, draws the foul. Hot Dog staying aggressive.
Got to do that. It's too much time yet to just try to put the ball in the freezer.
Tonight's game is being produced by the students of Frankfort High School as part of a partnership between Hot Dog TV and the ISC Sports Network. At ISC, we couldn't be more proud of the efforts of Richard Salee, who heads up the program at Frankfort, and all the students taking part in this year's telecast. Tonight we've got Ethan Gephardt, Connor Wood, Ashton Lewis, and Maddox Thomas joining us on the broadcast. We want to thank you, gentlemen, for all your hard work. And as always, you can catch almost every boys and girls basketball game all season long on ISC and Hot Dog TV. 2 big free throws.
Matthew Berry knocked those down. Came in this evening shooting 69% from the foul line, so good free throw shooter. He and Wagner would be 2 good ones that have Frankfort trying to handle the ball here as you head down the stretch. If they get fouled, they're going to get 2 free throws being in the bonus.
Berry was scoreless in the first half, but Joe, he has 7 points here in the second half. He's also come up with a few loose balls in those 50-50 situations. It's been kind of scrappy for the Hot Dogs of late.
I think you kind of coined the phrase there, Matthew Berry, one of the tougher players for Frankfort, just does a little bit of everything. Good to see him get some points there, knock down those free throws. So see what the coaches here for Frankfort Clinton Central drawing up here for the final 2:13 this evening. Clinton Central's not going to take a lot of time. Be interesting to see if they come out and run a play again for number 1, Jackson Shoup, see if they can find an open 3 again.
That Shoup name is kind of synonymous with that area, is it not? I mean, Denny Shoup, isn't that that's a name that brings...
That absolutely is.
He's a heck of a basketball player back in the day. I believe there was a documentary that was just filmed about Denny Shoup not long ago that was played in this area, done by Kingma Films, if I remember correctly. 62-53. It is a 9-point lead for the Hot Dogs. Menon picks up his dribble. Decides to fire away, and an offensive rebound taken, and then a push down here will be called against Berry.
Reed Menon did not draw an iron on that. That worked out to Central's favor. Frankfort did not box out as well as they could have there. I think maybe Frankfort was looking for the ball to hit the rim, did not. Central foul opportunity for 2 free throws.
It's Kyson Allball able to knock it down. He's got 4 now.
As they say, Sean, Central able to score with the clock not running, helping the Bulldogs.
And gets them both.
But Central picking up full court pressure now.
Beardsley finds Stewart. Stewart scores.
Good job by Frankfort breaking that full court press. Stewart knocking down the layup.
Barrett missed the shot, but the Bulldogs pull down another offensive rebound. Shelley, blocked by Michael, but gets the whistle here.
Jack Michael had a lot of basketball there, but I think did make contact with the body and the arm, probably the right call.
That'll send Luke to the free throw line. Shelley with 7 points tonight. Above his season average. Both teams well above their season scoring average tonight. Something I bet both coaching staffs are enjoying seeing. The ball's going through for both teams tonight.
Shelley. Quick turnover there. Jack Michael had the ball, took a bump, went off his foot out of bounds, going to be Clinton Central basketball.
Something Frankfort's going to have to be ready for is this last 90 seconds.
Yep.
Clinton Central's going to turn up the pressure. They try to close this gap. They trail by 7. This 3 would be huge. It's a little short. And now Emery's going to look to slow things down. Here comes that pressure defense. Jack gets it into Stewart. Stewart traveled first. It's a good call. Shuffled the feet.
It's a tough turnover for Frankfort, but it was the right call. You can see on the replay where he took an extra step there. Tough turnover.
Now a timeout taken by Coach Burlingame. Again, 7-point lead, under a minute to go. Full timeout taken by Coach Burlingame. Let's take one with them. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back here to Frankfort High School. Good look inside that Frankfort huddle. Head coach Albert Hendricks looking for his second win here at the helm of the Frankfort Hot Dogs. For Clinton Central up next, they'll face their other county opponent at Clinton Prairie on January 30th. I believe that's one you can also watch on the ISC Sports Network as our coverage of Clinton County continues.
See what Clinton Central has here. I'm sure they're looking for a quick shot.
That shot off. Barrett on the rebound. He's going to draw the foul. So he'll head to the line with the clock stop.
Yep. I think that foul was on Beardsley.
Looks like they gave it to Jack Michael, his fourth foul. Barrett's free throw rims out. Hot Dog fans will go on the road next week as Frankfort travels to Crawfordsville for a conference matchup. Our next telecast will be that Logansport game on February 7th.
I could be wrong, but Sean, I'm sure you may know. Is that an afternoon ball game too?
The Logansport game?
Yeah, I was thinking the schedule.
I believe it is because it butts up against girls sectional basketball.
Okay, so keep that in mind. That Frankfort Logansport game will be in the afternoon.
Menon to the free throw line, knocks it down. He's got 17 points tonight here for Clinton Central. The lead cut to 6. This one rims out, secured rebound by Beardsley. And then throws it away. Put up and in by Luke Shelley. Shelley's in double figures with 10. And a timeout taken just in time. Head coach Albert Hendricks going to get that timeout in just before the 5-second call. It's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Frankfort, so we'll stay right here with you. Unfortunate events there. Beardsley did a good job coming up with that rebound, Joe, but long pass taken away.
Frankfort, I've got them 5 turnovers here in the fourth quarter. That's kind of been Frankfort's bugaboo the last couple Saturday nights against Rossville last weekend. I think they had, if I remember right, I wrote that down, they had 6 fourth quarter turnovers against the Hornets, which kind of led to their demise. And 5 tonight against Central. Keeping Clinton Central in this game, Sean, Frankfort's got to take care of the ball.
Looking at free throws here, Clinton Central has struggled a little bit tonight from the line. They've also missed 4 free throws here in the fourth quarter, and when you look at the scoreboard, that's the difference right now. Michael being hounded full court. And now a whistle comes. There's going to be a foul here called against Clinton Central that'll send Jack Michael to the line.
Good thing for Frankfort, Jack Michael. Jack Michael was just at the foul line, so get him back up there. Hopefully he's comfortable.
Jack goes to the line and calmly knocks it down. 7 points tonight for Jack. Matthew Berry comes back onto the floor. He checks in for Emery.
Good job, Jack Michael, for Frankfort.
Pushes the lead back to 6. 2-possession game. Under 30 seconds to go. Clinton Central's got to go quick. Shelley through contact, draws a foul.
Take another look at that.
They give that one to Stewart. Looked like Beardsley was the one who actually was there on the contact.
Exactly.
And free throw knocked down by Shelley. Shelley perfect from the line here tonight. Has not shot it well from the line on the season. But he's 100% this evening.
Frankfort again got to take care of that basketball. Get it across the line. Good.
Coach Burlingame wanted an offensive foul there. Jack Michael might have got away with one. Clinton Central's fans not happy either.
That forearm did come out. I don't know if we can see that there. Wow. I don't know if it was as bad as it looked, but it did look like that could have been an offensive foul.
That is a big no call at the moment. And now Emory at the line. 4-point game is technically a one-possession game, but a tough go at a one possession.
You need to knock this down. Good job, Emory.
Emory makes it a two-possession game. He's got 4 points here tonight. He checks out. Hot Dogs will set their defense.
Don't want to foul. Try to make Central use up as much time as possible.
They got to get it up quick. That one through the hands of All Ball. Back to Menon. 3 from the corner. Rims out. Clock going to wind down, and the buzzer hits. A hard-fought battle. Both teams played really, really heart and hustle basketball here this evening on the ISC Sports Network. 67-62, the final. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with our post-game show right after this.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove. The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Welcome back one final time. It's our post-game show brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. Joe, Hot Dogs got a victory tonight. They're second on the season. This was a hard-fought game.
You're right. It did not come easy with that 67-62 win over Clinton Central. Clinton Central fought valiantly right to the end. Frankfort was just able to kind of keep a basket or two lead on Central as we came down the stretch here. Jack Michael hit a few free throws that really kind of pushed Frankfort towards the finish line there, but very well played game. I thought both teams played hard. One of the keys, I was kind of curious, would both teams, with their victories, 1 for Frankfort, 2 for Central coming this game, how would they be? Would they be kind of a mid-winter slump? But absolutely not. I thought both teams played well, played hard, and it was a very entertaining game.
Yeah, kudos to Creed Menon. He led all scorers tonight with 17 points in a losing effort for Clinton Central. He was the only player in double figures for Clinton Central. They did have some good scoring, though, all around. Jackson Shoup had 9 points off the bench, 8 points for Brady Boone, 8 for Amron Barrett as well. I take that back. Luke Shelley had 12 points. He was in double figures as well. I don't want to miscredit him.
Sure.
5 points for Kyson Allball. So good all-around scoring, actually, from both sides. Toss-up tonight, a little bit of a coin toss. Could have given the player game to one of any 3 players probably for Frankfort, but we're going to give it to Charlie Beardsley. He is our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game. He finishes with 16 points tonight, had to be close to double figures in rebounds as well, and passed great out of that zone
Absolutely.
that they faced.
I thought Charlie did a good job rebounding. He got his hands on a lot of the basketballs underneath there and did a good, strong job. He took some hits. Clinton Central, as we mentioned a few times, very physical team, played hard. Charlie Beardsley, our player of the game, due to 16 points, good rebounding effort. Good job, Charlie Beardsley.
Kudos to the Hot Dogs tonight. They come away with the victory. Beardsley and Wagner both with 16 points apiece. Landon Stewart had 12. He was the third Hot Dog in double figures. A nice scoring night also from Jack Michael and Matthew Barry. Congratulations, Frankfort. Congratulations, head coach Albert Hendricks, getting a second win back here at his alma mater at Frankfort High School. I know Joe and I love it, being Frankfort graduates as we are. And hats off to all the students behind the scenes here at Frankfort High School, Richard Salee, Mr. Irwin, the athletic director, and everyone involved behind the programs that help make things tick here at Case Arena. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Again, your final 67-62. This one belongs to the Hot Dogs.